guys, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave. Welcome back to a brand new week of the Rude Customers Podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good 4th of July weekend and all refreshed and revitalized. You know who else is refreshed and revitalized?
Who?
Rude Customers.
I thought they wouldn't be refreshed.
Oh, no. They're ready and raring to go.
Because they're angry all weekend, you know. They had to complain about fireworks and all the things.
Yeah, but a lot of businesses they like to go to were closed. Things were closed and they didn't have the people. Maybe they didn't have the people they really like to mess up days for. They weren't there on their shift. So now everyone's back in full force, and so are the Rude Customers.
The first video on the list, guys, is we have an adult who comes for a teenage employee, and this teenager puts this adult in her place. I mean, we gotta watch it. It's insane.
It's even better than just watch it. It's incredible. It's incredible because it's actually 2 children she's yelling at. It's a friggin' ice cream cone stand at like a friggin' baseball game or something. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. And this took place in Texas.
Oh, there you go.
And I put $6 on my account, on my order, and paid for it. It said if my daughter comes up here, can she come get her snow cone? Y'all said yes. She comes all the way up here, you tell her no. I need my $6 back.
Did she put in her...
Huh?
Did she put in the number?
I came up here by myself, and I paid for a snow cone plus $6 extra. So when she wanted a snow cone, she could come up here and get it. When my daughter came up here and said, my name's y'all didn't give her the snow cone.
Did she put in her number?
Yeah. So what happened there was the first employee, who I would say is about 12, is trying to handle this kind of aggressive Karen. She's coming a little hot and bothered here. And the girl is asking her, did she put in her number? I'm assuming there's some sort of...
Yeah, it seems like...
This lady wants to reserve a cone.
Right.
I put $6 on my account, so my daughter can come up and get the cone. All right.
And so I guess maybe this kid didn't put in a number that you're supposed to put in if you're paying in advance for a cone.
Or didn't have it or something along those lines. Yep. But the plot thickens.
Like that. You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. I'm 17. Get out of here. Don't come back. Don't come back. We don't need your business.
That's her sister. She was having none of it. That's a heroic 17-year-old right there. Because she was like, you know what? Nope. No muss, no fuss. I'm giving this woman her money back and calling this a day.
I wasn't even that bold at 17. I would be crying at 17 if someone did that to me. Someone did that to me at 16 and 17, and I'm pretty much sure I cried. So good for this 17-year-old who was like, no, like this is rude, disrespectful. And the fact this lady and the fact that her face is blurred, by the way, guys, we didn't do that. No. The footage did. I assume the reason why her face is blurred is because it's the establishment that had the video, and so to protect the customer's privacy, I think that's probably why they did that. But either way, congratulations to this 17-year-old. You're going places. I mean, that's what's up. How pathetic and embarrassing that an adult... I mean, the adult knows that these are children, and you still want to act that way towards a child?
Yep. You had to be the adult there. You showed yourself to be a leader. I mean, honestly, you can't really overstate that because that's a scary situation because that lady, well, let's just say she looked like she was from San Antonio. Charles Barkley fans get it.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Hey, Chuck gets it. Anyways, she looks like she's a San Antonio woman, and this lady understands that you can't deal with San Antonio women like that. So this is a frightening situation. This is a frightening situation, and this girl handled it with grace, under fire, and just I think it might even be her sister. I'm gonna weave a story here because no one's messing with my sister like that.
Not even. How dare you complain to these little kids over $6?
Right.
If I was the adult and I was really that livid, oh, like if and I'd never be this livid because it's children that work here. But if I was, I'd be like, okay, what's the owner's name or whatever. If you really want to pull the full Karen card, that's what you do, and be like, you have kids working here who don't know, and I gave my daughter, or I paid for her cone $6 in advance, and they should have just given it to her, yada, 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 yada. But what you don't do is that you don't throw a tantrum to minors, so it's ridiculous. You're wrong. You're the Karen, honestly, of the year, in my opinion, because you just don't do this.
Yeah, because you walked up to a place knowing you were going to be dealing with children, you dealt with children, and then you had a problem, and then you acted like a child. Because the reality is that the first thing you should have said, let me talk to an adult, guys. Because if you even want to make it a big deal, it shouldn't be a big deal. This is nothing. Like, good Lord. Going back to San Antonio. Everyone's complaining about how tough the world is. I get it, but come on. $6.
Well, guess who's also tough in this next video?
Rude customers.
We're going to come up with better transitions. But yeah, in this next video I have is a guy who goes to a bank. He seems like he's paying a bill for his mom, but because it's not his mom, he's trying to pay a bill on his mom's card, but because it's not, he's not his mom, they won't allow cash payment.
Only Norman Bates is his own mother.
Yeah, it does have to be cash.
That's not customer service when somebody lives 130 miles away.
Well, we can take either cashier's check, money,
I know. I tell you, when I walk out of this damn bank, I'm going to get on Twitter. I'm going to blast the hell out of JP Morgan for not taking cash at a bank. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
There's the money order.
Do I feel that way? That's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody walks in, the customer gets cash, and you won't take it. And you won't make an exception.
Go ahead and leave the building, or I will call the police.
Lady, I don't care who the fuck you call. This is...
Okay. Okay. So the first thing first is that maybe it should be in your best interest if you have a bank that's 130 miles away. Maybe try finding a bank in your local area. That's for starters there. Two, there are plenty of places. You shouldn't throw a fit anywhere. But if you had to choose like the top 3 places to not throw a fit, one would be the airport and 2 would be the bank. I don't know what the third one would be at. But
DMV.
The what?
DMV.
Oh, DMV, yeah, that one too. So yeah, it's like you don't want to throw a fit at a bank because they will quickly just press that button to get the police. So
usually they have them inside. I'm surprised somebody didn't tackle the guy and mace him. Looks like we have another San Antonio person here, and I say that not just because of the obvious, but because of something else. See, you said something interesting, and he said 125 miles. See, I happen to belong to a bank that has one branch. One branch. One. They're one of the biggest friggin' banks on the planet. You see their advertisements everywhere. They're always trying to get new members. It's called USAA. Great bank. They have one branch, and guess where that branch is?
where?
San Antonio.
Oh, so did I just come from you? Did I just come for you? Like, if you're gonna have a bank, maybe not have it
Well,
like
no, because
100.
I have another bank too. Because as much as I love USAA, and I do, and they're a great bank, and you can do everything you need with that one branch, millions of miles away. It does not matter. They really do have a great bank. But sometimes you want to be able to go in and throw some money in. So I do have a local bank as well. It's smart to do. But I like. The situation has to be pretty unique for the reaction to be going like this. Because, make a phone call, dude. Make a phone call. You know me. I hate your first move is, I'm going to Twitter. Oh, blow this.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares that you're going to go to social media. At the end of the day, she still got to refuse you. Mind you, is the argument at hand dumb? Of course. If I'm going in because my 80-year-old mom can't pay a bill, you should be able to take my cash to pay a bill. Who else is trying to pay a bill for me?
You know what sucks about that, though?
What?
Is there's a lot of people who use that, paying a bill, as a way to start scamming money out of accounts for elderly. I'm not trying to be an alarmist, but it's a thing. It's a big, especially in nursing homes and places like that, anywhere where someone can kind of stage in for somebody.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because what the teller, I believe, was saying that he could actually pay the bill, but they just can't accept cash, which is so dumb. Yeah. Yeah, that like they need like a
Brain
cashier's
hurty.
check. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely
Brain hurty.
like this man has every right to be upset, but like I said, you never bring it to this extreme level, because at the end of the day, if that's their policy, what are you going to do? Fight the teller who did not make up the policy? It doesn't,
Right. No, there are just some places where you have to accept your L, and the bank is one of them. If they tell you that's how it is, it's just kind of how it is. Now, there are things that you can do. I don't know if crying about it in the bank about how you're about to go to social media is the way to go. But hey, you do you, Gingerbeard.
Ridiculous not to take cash on the.
It is Chase. It's not me personally. I appreciate you not yelling at me like that.
Yeah, but you have the ability to do customer service.
Can't do that.
Why can you not take a $50
I can
bill?
just tell it to you. Okay, let's see it.
Leaves me like 100 or 200.
So it does have to be checked.
I asked to print it, but I don't know why I didn't.
So if my mom walks up with a $50 bill, you're not going to take the cash from her?
If it's her credit card, then we happily would take the payment for her. If you were a signer on that account, we would happily make that payment for you.
Okay, well, I've never heard. I'm still going to get on social media and blast JP Morgan Chase
fine. I mean,
for
if you
this.
wanna do
Oh,
that,
I am.
that's
Trust me, I am. And as you know, social media gets a whole lot of attention. So I'm not going to call Chase and complain. I'm going to blast him on social media.
Either way, whatever you want to do is fine.
Okay, I honestly, okay.
That annoys me.
So, yeah, this guy really annoys me because I hate the fact that he's taking the blame out on the teller when the teller didn't make the decision. So I actually do have a Chase Bank story. So I would say I had like maybe, I ended up, long story short, there was $25,000 in an account. And if you go to Chase Bank, they will not, like, you have to order that money. You can't just take $25,000 out of your account. And to me, that's kind of crazy because I feel like if I have any type of money into the bank, I should be able to take my money at any point. Yeah. But I understand it's for safety reasons, why they don't want you to just, you have to order it. You have to like...
There's balancing reasons too. Remember, it's like, so we think about banking as this easy little, it's a bank. They're literally balancing money all over the country, and they have to send it digitally, and you do have to, and they have centralized places where they grab funds from. And when you do, it sucks to have to say it like ordering. Really, just give them a heads up, which I think was something most people would do if you're going to be withdrawing a large sum of money anyway.
But they don't have it at the bank. That's insane. They don't have it because I remember like you have to actually go in and be like, hey, I want to take such and such out. And then you have to come back when they have the money.
They have only so much on hand. If they're a credit union or if they're a regular bank. They all have different regulations. I'm kind of surprised Chase didn't have more on hand because Chase is Chase.
No, they don't. Like they don't have that much TD into Bank the store.
And places like that. Because I mean, TD Bank and all them, they dish out some serious money around here for the business owners because everyone uses it. So I know that there's a lot of money in these banks, but there's a lot of regulations when it comes to why. And I'm actually excited. I'm glad you brought it up too because our comment section's fire. You guys are awesome, and thank you guys for all the support this week. Holy God, you guys have been awesome. We'll get some answers there. Like there'll be bankers will be like, well, actually, there's a federal regulation. So that'd be great.
I don't even think you can even take out $14,000. Like you can't even take that out without going in and filling out something. But beside the point.
Yeah, there's definitely like things you have to, even at $5,000. I remember when I've done it a couple times, I had to fill a little extra thing out. So they're just tracking.
But beside the point, this is not how you handle anything because we've all been told no's in our lives, hopefully, right? We've all been told no's. And so sometimes you get mad, you go in the car, you scream really loud, and that's it. You were defeated by the universe today. And then you try to, now after you're done with your pissy fit, then you get up on your phone, you go on Google, and you find out a plan B. What can I do next? This isn't it. I mean, this screams entitlement at its finest. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if this guy drove 500,000 miles. If they can't do it, they can't do it.
That's right. And my favorite part of this video is the guy recording because he just went along with his transaction. How much money do I have in there? 126? Yeah, I thought it was about 126. Oh, it is 120. Oh, it's 126. Fantastic. It's great. I love that little conversation that's going on in the background. It's awesome.
Yeah. As he's like low key secretly
he's
recording,
filming the whole thing. He's like, I'm just gonna blah 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 blah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Stella, shut up. I'm trying to catch this.
I agree with you, actually.
My mom is 78. She lives 130 miles from here, and they won't take a cash payment on a credit card?
It's not their fault.
How do you think I feel?
Okay.
Go tell me to get a money order?
I
That's
want
great.
to
It's not
put
customer
down
service.
this one, the second
Not
number,
at all.
You want
the balance. Yes.
Sorry. This is my first day too, so I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, I'm trying to get.
I'm even more angry now
Why?
because they didn't refuse the service. Did you hear the last thing that he said? You want me to get a money order? Sometimes you just have to get a money order.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to get a money order. I've had to do it at the freaking post office a million times, and it's annoying, and I hate it. But sometimes you just have to get a money order.
If you rewatch this video, when he walks out like a Darren. Like he's like, "Ugh, I'm done with this place.
A Real Housewives.
We call
Darren.
if you don't know, and if you're offended, be offended. But we call the females Karens, and then when we have males like this, we call them Darrens.
Yeah, if you're offended by Karen and Darren, the reality is take a good look in the mirror because you might be one. I know. Bitter pill. Swallow it.
Oh my gosh.
Swallow it down. Drink the coffee.
All right, so we have another video for you guys.
Number 3.
This is a Chick-fil-A video, and there seems to be a complaint over 2 cups of ice.
I'm going to hate everybody in this video, I can already tell.
We will see. We will see what went down.
I got a feeling. My prediction is I'm going to hate everybody in this video.
I need to ask you a question. Was it really necessary for you to snatch it and say "goddamn"?
No, don't worry about it. Can you just please leave?
No.
You're blocking the whole thing.
Wait, no.
Yes, I get you. I get you. If you
I
wanna
am
pay
going to
for
worry
2 cups
about
of
it.
ice, that's cool.
Sir, I am going to worry about it. It's rude and it's wrong behavior.
Yes,
you don't snatch something from somebody and you don't say "goddamn" to a customer.
If you could just please leave them.
I'm just saying.
And I'm also just saying. If you could just leave.
No, I won't leave. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, understood.
But do you understand how horribly rude that was? You snatched it out of my hand, and then as you walked away, you said "goddamn."
Gotcha. Okay. If you like, we could talk in the front.
No, no, we're talking right here.
Okay.
And how could you say that it's okay? You keep saying, "Oh."
I don't like it when customers, they know that they're holding the line hostage, and so because they know this, they're like, "No, we're gonna talk right here in park. Turn off the car. Here we go. See, now you sitting here. Now I'm holding up your line. Now you got to answer to me."
Yeah, right. I ain't getting out of the car, though. This guy, so I have no question in my mind that this employee said "goddamn," that he snatched.
I believe.
I don't even know if he snatched the ID. I have no idea.
I believe everything this man is saying, but
well, he's being dramatic.
He's
that's why
he's annoying.
That's why I'm saying a version of this happened. It's probably nowhere near as bad. This guy said, "Do you know how horrifically rude?" Dude, we need to start like flogging people like publicly again because like we're soft. This is 10 ply. Do you know how? I'm sorry. Let me get toxic male for a moment. These are 2 dudes talking right now at a drive-in. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Like, shut up. Get your shake and go about your day. Because are you kidding me right now? Do you know how horrifically... Shut up, Darren. Shut up, Darren.
I believe this employee was... Here's the thing. I'm not team Darren over here because he's holding up the line on purpose when he can have this conversation in the front. So I'm not team Darren. However... I do believe that with this employee and the way how he's handling it, he probably was like, this dude is annoying. And so that's why he did what he did.
I like the way he's handling it now.
Yeah.
And he's not giving him much. He's being cool, calm, and collected. He's like, we can talk about this wherever you want, pimp, but you got to leave my drive-thru. Because he knows he's about 2 or 3 more leave my drive-thrus away before he can call the cops. So.
Yep.
Because eventually he wins.
Okay, like it's okay to curse at a customer and snatch something from their hand.
Is it okay to hold down the line for 2 cups of ice?
I had made a request.
Right. And we told you what the solution was, and you didn't want to do that solution. So I'm trying to accommodate what you would like. You're just adding on more and more.
But I asked for the number to your corporate office and the number to the store, and for some reason that bothered you. And as you when I gave this to you to write it down, I said please several times. You snatched it out of my hand and you said "goddamn."
I do apologize, but so
okay,
if you could just
all right. I just want to bring that to your attention.
Got it. Okay.
Because it's very inappropriate.
Got it. Understood. Understood.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
That's funny.
He handled it beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Even gave him an apology in there.
Yep. He's like,
Handle-
yep, I said it.
He can say, look, because he understands that he has to defend this now. That there's gonna be a complaint. He's like, damn, I gotta talk to my boss at some point. So he knows. Let me put in the moves here. Let me make sure I can at least say what I said and all this type. Because he's got a good defense here.
Yeah.
Because he handled it well. Look, everybody has a bad day. The guy was annoying as hell. He was already holding up the line. Yes, I snatched a thing. I was annoyed. I'm sorry. I even apologized to him, but I was trying to get him out the line.
And he could have obviously, you could tell that employee wanted to say more than what he, but he was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this guy show this guy what he wants to see. Yeah. I'm not going to. And so he, contained himself. So that's great. I love that. So yay for this Chick-fil-A employee as well.
Yeah,
we love
you.
you.
Little golf clap. He's like, not my first rodeo, Hoss. You think you're going to get me? I got you, buddy. But I'm really tired of these Karens and Darrens, man. They were pretty repugnant today.
I know. The guy at the bank was very annoying. He was dramatic at that walking out. He ended his scene walking out the door.
Let me go get to my money holder.
But the one that did it for us would have to be the adult being rude to the kids. Like, come on.
Yeah. The San Antonio woman. Oh, yes.
My gosh. Someone wrote in the comments, they were like, because we did a shorts, and then as like a preview of what we were going to talk about today, and someone was like, this must be Florida. I was like, damn, does Florida get all the hate?
Yeah, well, no, they don't get all the hate. They get everything that's justified and warranted. And here's the thing. I like Florida. I do. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes on in Florida, man. There's you want to live free, Florida's kind of the place to go. It's like the last frontier. You can go wrestle a friggin' python down there. I mean, you can do anything you want in Florida. It's craziness. But you got to understand, they keep that like that. You're living in a crazy place. It used to be Texas was the craziest place to live. It is Florida.
I think they're both up there, but you guys let us know. I don't want to assume. I don't want to be too assumptive here.
You guys can go ahead and have the big debate. And here's the thing. They're going to throw Georgia in that, too, because that Florida-Georgia line is all messed up.
Oh, gosh.
Georgia, and Georgia's messed up. I've lived in Georgia. No. I know Georgia's messed up. Stop it.
I don't think so.
Georgia is all kinds of insane.
Guess what's also insane?
Sinopolis.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I knew you transitioned on this one.
Yes.
We went back to Sinopolis again.
We did.
We had a good time. Go ahead and tell the story.
Okay. So actually, y'all, I'm going to just play the video that we made 2 days ago. So insert now. All right, guys. Dave just came back from Sinopolis.
Shout out to Sinopolis.
Yes.
If you guys were watching earlier in the week, you know that we were kind of talking about Sinopolis, our luxury movie theater that we like to go to. Blossom's tired. She just crushed a test today. I'm tired. I've had a long week. It is 90 million degrees outside. So we called Sinopolis and they hooked us up.
They did. They were so awesome.
I was like, look, can we come up there and eat? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, wait. Could I pick up the food? And she's like, typically no, but typically I never even answer the phone. So because Destiny has intervened, okay. I'm like, yeah? Oh.
Yeah, it was great. It's so great. I can't even talk. But can you open this for me? Because it's hard to do it with one hand. So guys, this is their truffle fries. It is so. By the way, we're not sponsored. We're not even trying to be. We're lazy mofos, and we talked about this on the podcast. So why not show y'all?
I love this place too. This is a great place.
But once we're just having a good day, but also like a girls' Mother Nature came day today.
Like,
that's why we didn't really go to the movies, because I was like, I want Sinopolis food, but
So it's nice
Mother
food.
Nature.
It's X-Men movies and a chillax Sunday.
Oh no! And Dave stopped by and got popcorn and M&M's, the perfect combo.
Yeah. What are you doing on your Sunday?
I don't know, but we in.
Yes, we are.
So we just got to give it up for Sinopolis, because they really did make our day. And I feel like when people do this, I'm like, oh, they're just fishing for a sponsorship, because nothing is ever truly genuine anymore.
True.
But this was very genuine.
It was.
Because I was like to Dave, because they weren't picking up their phones around 2, and I was like, hey, if we just call at like 3:15, 3:30, 3:45, we'll give up at 4.
Because you were thinking about going to the movies. Like,
Yeah,
she
wanted
wanted the food really bad. She was more tired than she was letting on. I was more tired than I was letting on. You had a test that day. All kinds of stuff was going on.
Yes.
She comes home, and I call him. And I was like, hey, look, can we just eat at the thing? They were like, sure. I'm like, well, let me ask another question here. And she's laughing because she did not want me to even ask. She's like, because it is an inconvenience, and I can understand why.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
But they were cool.
What am I gonna say? And the lady was so cool. Like, I love. Was her name Tiffany?
I think it was Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany. Shout out to you. You were amazing, great. This is at the Hartford location, and we just love Snapless. We just love them. They're great. And I can't wait to see another movie there. And here's how you know they're great. I know we've told this story before. When you go and see the worst movie of your life,
Renfield,
and it's literally the worst movie of my existence.
I have one worse. I've only walked out of one movie in my life.
When we go see, so this
Mr.
is
Magoo.
This is the worst movie ever. This Renfield was the worst movie.
Well, we didn't walk out. We stayed for it. We paid for it.
Of Sinopolis.
The experience.
Because of the experience. Because we were able to. It was good food.
It was so good.
Great service.
So friendly.
And we had we had the popcorn, the M&Ms. I love pudding. Yes, so everything was just perfect. And it's so crazy because when we walked in there the first time, we were like, "Can we get popcorn?" And the lady's like, "Oh, this is your first time here, isn't it?" So
we didn't know what to expect with a luxury theater. We found out real quick, and we love it.
Yes,
it's so nice.
So if you do have a Sinopolis in your area,
go.
I was just going. And here's how you know it's not sponsored, because we did talk shit about them in the beginning because their fryer broke. So then when we would go there and they would have all these new promotions, half of the shit on the menu, I'm like, why y'all even open? Yeah. Half of the stuff on the menu wasn't even there, but now they have their shit together and we love it again.
Well, when they lost their fryer, it didn't affect me because I was still able to get my tots. But when they lost their fryer, the first 2 times we were still fine because the service was good. Yeah. Then they dropped off. Then the service started lacking. The things that we really appreciated about the place, it just wasn't there. So we started going other places again, and it took a while for us to kind of.
Well, because you have to understand, half of the menu wasn't. Half of the food wasn't on the menu. So, and honestly, like, I don't want to sound like Karen's, because we took it as complete champs. We were just like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. And then whenever we would want to go see a movie, we just go somewhere else. And then it was hitting summertime again, and then they had all their promotions, and so everything's good. So I would give them a try because they're amazing and we love
best theater I've probably been to outside of something really specialty. These awesome theater.
Yeah.
And we had a good time at the movie too. The last time we went, Quiet Place. Okay.
Yes, that was a really good movie.
Deadpool Wolverine coming up soon. If you guys want to tell us where your favorite movie theater is and what movies you're going to currently and soon, we'd love to hear it. Sure, why not?
Also, for the listeners, the loyal ones who stay till the end, you know who you are. If you would like to rate us on Apple Podcasts so we can have a rating, that would be great. Thank you guys for the 350 subs. We love it on YouTube. And what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, send us your videos. If you have any videos of rude customers, obviously do not do anything like dangerous of any sorts or anything, but you can DM us on the official Rude Customers Instagram page, or you can DM us at Rude Customers Podcast at, wait, hold on, let me look at our email, because I forgot our email already. Sorry, I'm about to give you guys like the wrong information. So hold on. Come on. It is, it's rudecustomerspodcast at gmail.com. rudecustomerspodcast at gmail.com.
Hopefully she's putting it right here.
Oh, Yeah, I should have just placed it. But if you know what? No, this is a podcast. So if you are listening on Spotify or anywhere where you listen to your podcast, then maybe that me spelling it out was more helpful. So
I'm sure it was. Thank you guys for listening to us once again right here on the Rude Customers Podcast. Make sure you go find us everywhere the audio files are found. We appreciate you once again because it's been fun lately.
I know. We've been having a ball, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, yeah, and tomorrow... Okay, remind us. Tomorrow we're going to do the other hair found in the food video.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you then tomorrow. Hit the like button on the way out. Go ahead and share it. We'll see you tomorrow.
All righties. Bye.
You're Blossom.
Oh.
And I'm Dave.
I'm Blossom, and he's Dave. There we go.
This is the Rude Customers Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.